Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you an easy recipe for baking trout. I like dishes that are not complicated and require only a few ingredients, and this recipe is exactly that. With your prep time, this whole thing will probably take less than 30 minutes. So here are the ingredients. We have the fish, and you will need some olive oil, some paprika, some pepper, salt, purple onions, garlic, lemon, and lime. So the first steps are to slice your lemon because you're going to be using it that way. I also sliced the onions, I minced the garlic, and I haven't added any salt to it. You could do that if you want. The lime, you will only use the juice, and you can also use it for garnish. Don't make the same mistake I made once. You don't want to use it the way I'm using the lemon because the skin of the lime is extremely bitter, and that would make your fish very bitter. So we'll sprinkle some olive oil. And place some lemon to where the fish would go. I will add some salt. That's my dog drinking in the background. He acts like he hasn't had any water for a week. My hands are oily. So then here's the fish, and on the inside we're going to rub some salt, you're gonna put most of the garlic in here. And then rub it with some olive oil. And yes, I baked the head, which I will give to my dog later. I don't want to give it to him fresh. So we have some salt. Since my hand is all oily, might as well rub it. Some pepper. Just a little paprika. The rest of the garlic. And now your onions. I also put the onions on the inside. And then finally, your lemon. I like to use just a little paprika. Though you're not gonna eat the lemon because it's going to completely cook. A little more pepper. some lime juice. And this is basically it. You don't really need to cover this with foil because this fish is not that big. You're not going to bake it that long, so it's not going to dry out. If it was bigger, then I would probably want to cover it. And then I will bake it for 20 minutes on about 425 degrees. So while the fish is baking, I've made a dipping sauce that is sort of my own recipe. The only thing it needs is homemade mayonnaise and pepper. It is important that you don't use store-bought mayonnaise. That is just not the same. I will put the recipe up here on the screen. But to make this, the only thing you need is egg yolk, olive oil, lemon juice, and salt. And you just basically whip it up, starting with the egg yolk. Then you add the lemon juice, and then the olive oil, and then you finish it with the salt. So the only thing that was different, I added extra lemon juice and a lot of pepper at the end, and this tastes delicious with the fish. So the fish is done. It baked exactly for 20 minutes and came out wonderfully done. The meat flaking away, that's how you can tell. And it smelled wonderful. The garlic and the onion baking in the oven, that was just great. I took off the onions from the fish, from the inside and the top, because I don't think they taste as good with the fish, because the onion is cooked but it's not perfectly grilled. So I just cut it up and mixed it into a tossed salad with the spring greens, and I just sprinkled it with some olive oil and some lime juice, as well as there's my dipping sauce right there on the side, so this will taste delicious. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my videos.